So what is up guys, Nick here helping you to master your technology. iPhone XR versus Galaxy A52 Speed Test. Let's begin with a boot up in 3, 2, 1 and see which one is quicker. So on the Apple iPhone XR, we are looking at the A12 Bionic, which will be in the upcoming Apple TV 4K. And then on the Galaxy A52, Snapdragon 720G on my model. Some people have a different CPU, but this does have 6 gigs of RAM. And this one over here does have 3 gigabytes of RAM. So you can see the iPhone XR says, shut up this morning, Nick. I'm gonna boot up way faster than the Galaxy A52. Now, these aren't the same price new. The Galaxy A52 is significantly cheaper. However, you can find a XR now that it's a few years back already for around a similar price. So this might be a tough choice between these two right here. So the iPhone XR went on the boot up, but when it comes to the biometrics, which one is quicker? Now, the iPhone XR I actually think is quicker here, and not because of the way you unlock the phone. You do have to wait for Face ID and then open it up. But over here for the Galaxy A52, you do have the in-display fingerprint. However, it's not super quick by comparison. A lot of times I miss it. You see it right, it did it right there. It's just a little bit slow. So I would say the XR does open up a little bit quicker than this A52. And then for the face unlock on the A52, you can see not super quick either to do that. So the iPhone XR definitely is the quicker overall device here between both of these devices when it comes to biometrics as well. All right, so how close can the A52 hang with the iPhone XR when it comes to everyday speed? Let's go into Instagram, and you can see that one's going to, that was the A52 actually, good job. Right there on the right, we'll go here, and then it goes to the XR. 90 Hertz display, so some actions will look a lot smoother for the A52. Let's go into Best Buy. You can see that does go to the left on the iPhone XR. We'll go to products, and pretty close, I think that was the A52 maybe, computers and tablets, and you can see XR. Swiping home, the gesture a little bit choppy there for the A52 comparatively to the XR. XR does load Amazon just a little bit quicker, and you can see A52 smoother though with that 90 Hertz. Look at that chop on the XR when scrolling through. Earlier there was a little bit of chop. So definitely in some areas the A52 will feel smoother. Let's go into eBay, and you can see eBay first there to the right. We'll come out of there and we'll go into YouTube. Now in YouTube, we're gonna go over here to Explore tab, and we'll go over here to Trending and see which one can do this better. And it looks like the iPhone XR. Let's swipe up out of there. We'll go into Starbucks, and you can see A52 had that first. Let's come out of there. We'll go into Groupon. So you can see the A52, while it's not the fastest phone out there, it's definitely a functional day-to-day phone. iPhone XR had it on Groupon, then the A52 there. Let's go to hotels and travel, and you can see iPhone XR there. So definitely the iPhone XR seems to be a little bit quicker in overall performance. You can see pretty close on that one. Scores, iPhone XR. You know, the A52 though, I think is a pretty decent, you know, just regular phone for everyday usage, like just regular applications, not pushing it too hard. You just need a phone. You know, it's a decent looking phone. It's got some decent fun features, and it's pretty awesome overall in terms of the battery life. But in gaming, I don't think it can match the iPhone XR's performance. This is where this boy is just a lot stronger than the Galaxy A52. It probably would beat the A72 as well. You'll probably have to get up into the Galaxy FE territory to start competing with the XR in this realm. So the iPhone XR says, goodbye, I'm already in the game, you're just now starting your load. So we'll wait on the A52. I'll grab a cup of coffee. Nah, it's not that slow, I'm just kidding with you. Don't go in the comments, oh, this guy, he's just being ridiculous, you know what I'm saying. Okay, so let's get up out of there. Let's go into PUBG Mobile and see which one can get to the lobby first. Come on, PUBG, don't do no updates, don't do no ads. Let's just get right to the lobby. Don't be playing those games. What? The A52 is ahead. Oh, it's checking for updates. But I think the PUBG got better optimized for Android, because I seen the OnePlus beat it. Nope, not today. It's still a little, it was still pretty respectable loading up PUBG there for the A52. That was pretty good actually overall. You know, once in the game, you do have a bigger screen here, 90 hertz. However, I do think you might have a little bit worse performance on the A52. Let's go into Temple Run, and you'll see Temple Run does open first here for, it's pretty close here. Which one's gonna get it? Okay, it's the Galaxy A52. Let's hit play. So the A52 says, yeah, I'm a casual phone. I'll open this casual game a little bit first. Some people in the comments, Nick's still playing Temple Run. 2021, he's still playing Temple Run. Yeah, this is my favorite game back in the day. That's why I still on these speed tests. Maybe I'll swap it out for another favorite game soon. Give me some game ideas if you want to see in a future speed test. Maybe I'll throw them in here. And you can see on Crossy Road, pretty similar. So A52 can handle these little weak games pretty easily. Let's go into Premier Rush. You can see A52 loads that first. So respectable here. I'm not going to say the 10R is just walking away with this victory. It definitely is winning in a lot of these applications and where it really mattered in the gaming. But the A52, in terms of everyday use, the target customer is just going to do everyday use on the Galaxy A52. And it did pretty well here up against the iPhone XR in a single app test. All right, so now that we did the single apps, let's go through them and see if we can get any reloads here on either. Nothing so far. Premier Rush, pretty good. And Samsung has come a long way. They used to kind of suck at RAM management, but they got much better here. Apple does a pretty good job at fooling you with their lower RAM and keeping things at least like a screenshot image, so at least it looks like it's in the game and things like that. But so far, 6 gigs of RAM doing good on the right, 3 doing good on the left. Looking like we had a little bit of a delay there on the Galaxy A52, but it was there. Let's go into ESPN, and you can see it was there on both Groupon and A52. Let's go into Starbucks, and looks like we're getting some reloads here for the A52. Let's go to YouTube. Yep, we're definitely getting some reloads here for that A52. Let's go into eBay, and yep, getting a reload there. We'll go into Amazon. Yep, looks like they both may have reloaded something there. We'll go into Best Buy. Yep, 10R actually had it where we were, computers and tablets. We'll wait on the A52. No, we won't. Let's go into Instagram, and you can see both started reloading here. So the A52, even though it does have twice the RAM, let's go over here and show you device. We'll go to device here and CPU Z. You can see 5,492. It's estimated it's around 6 gigs. Twice the RAM here. Actually did not do better when it comes to reopening these applications. All right, guys, so let's go to apple.com here on both. See which one can do this quicker. Apple does it quicker. Which one is a better browsing experience though? Both very good. Checking out the new iPad Pro there. Both very smooth. Man, the A52 is really helped by having the 90 hertz, 120 hertz displays that they're putting on these things now. Very much does help it out quite a bit, because without this, the A51 was a little way more choppier. Actually, not a little, way more choppier than the A52. So that's a major upgrade there. And then over here, the iPhone XR still feels like the phone just came out yesterday. I don't know what Apple did. I guess it's the A12 Bionic, but that thing is just a beast. There's a reason why it's still in iPads today and still coming in the Apple TV. This thing just performs very well. So let's head into Samsung.com and see how they can do getting to this website. And you can see a lot closer there. Yeah, Samsung finished their own site first here on this one, so that was pretty good. And you can see when you scroll on the XR, the choppiness of the 60 hertz is so noticeable versus the A52, just a smooth scroll here with the 90 hertz. So it does have some benefits over an iPhone XR. All right, and here's your Geekbench scores, and as expected, the iPhone XR stomps on the A52 here, twice the single core and 1,000 more points on the multi-core score right here. So definitely strong there. We're gonna go ahead and run a wildlife test as well, just to see what they do get. I'll be back when these guys are done. All right, guys, and taking a look at our wildlife scores, 4,974 for the iPhone XR here with an average frame rate of 29 FPS. Now take a look at the A52, a 1,040 with an average frame rate of 6.20. So 18% better than other devices. There's a lot of devices that are quicker in overall performance here than the A52. There's only 18% of devices that are actually faster than the iPhone XR. So big difference in real actual performance when we're talking about technically speaking However, day to day, it might not be enough to convince you to buy a 10R over the A52, depending on, what you want in a phone. I mean, if you want the A52, you probably want an OLED display for a cheap price and 4 cameras. You get 1 camera here, you get great software support, you get a premium build, and you get a weaker display. So really, it comes down to what you really want in a phone. However, the 10R is definitely the champ here between these two. So thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know if you want to see the full comparison between these. I did a cheap iPhone video where I was talking about iPhone versus cheap Android. I brought up the A52, but it wasn't a full comparison. So let me know if you want to see that down below in the comment section. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Nick here, helping you to master your technology. I will catch you all in the next episode, and peace.